Welcome to the pain zone. It's where we live.
Are you suffering? Are you in pain? Good. You are.
Good day guys, it's your one and only Xauusd, as you all know me, your mentor. If you didn't subscribe to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for you to be notified whenever I'll be dropping the next hot one. So today's video, guys, it's all about the market breakdown for gold, GER40, US30, you understand? So it's been a tough few weeks for me trading gold. I've been not trading gold, honestly speaking, due to its movements, you understand. I was not impressed at all. So I saw something interesting that I wanted to notify you all about, you understand. So one thing that you need to do whenever you arrive on your weekly chart, identify the lowest point that you are seeing on the chart and also the highest point that you are seeing on the chart. Between that highest and the lowest, just find your previous weekly zones, you understand. If you've been the subscriber in this channel, you'll know that I only use previous week candles. I don't use any zones after my weekly, you understand. So one thing that you will be looking for here, it's identifying this low that you are seeing here, you understand. So I'll just change the color to a red color, and also I'll just be identifying this high there, you understand. Then, as I said, focus only on what's inside the resistance and the support, you understand. So I am looking for what? I am looking for my previous weekly equilibrium zones, you understand. So guys, I'll be dropping a book based on my strategy, you understand. If you've been not understanding me practically, so there will be a theoretical part whereby now you'll be understanding, you understand. Now you have the theory, now you have the practical, you understand. So it's very nice because the book will be dropped soon, you understand. Please click that Telegram link, understand, on my description for you to join, understand, and be able to get the book, understand. So let's see. So we are having our previous week equilibrium zone there. So far I'm also having this candle there. So it's gonna be a risky analysis because tomorrow it's NFP, understand. So we just hope that the market also respects our analysis, by the way, understand. It won't be the first time, you understand. The market always respects every zone that you're seeing, and as I always preach, it has been proven, you understand. I'm not saying something that has not been there, understand. Previous videos are there for you to confirm. So if you didn't subscribe, guys, let's please subscribe. Let's please grow the channel. I'm begging you guys, let's please grow the channel, because most people are watching but then they don't subscribe. I don't know, guys. Are you here to visit, guys? I don't want you to visit. I want you to stay, you understand. I want you to stay. I want you to be part of the community, understand. But as I always say, I'm not forcing anyone, you understand. You have to do it with your heart, you understand. You have to do it with your heart. So yeah, guys, we just have to identify the zones, you understand. So yeah, we have to continue growing the channel to many subscribers and also sharing it to our friends, understand, who are also interested into trading, or maybe someone who's looking for a strategy, understand, with a good, you understand, win rate, you understand, with a good win rate. As I always preach, guys, this strategy is only based on one concept: premium, discount, equilibrium. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. Then you just use your basics, like those what do they call these things, trend lines and stuff and something like that, you understand. So I'll just be using my triangle on this, you understand. So how did I find my zones? I did find my zones using only the previous candles, understand. That's why I'm saying there's a different way from me and other people when identifying my zones. My zones will never be moved. I'll never arrange them the way they are. This is how they will be, you understand. I won't take or see any high or low and then arrange or no, it's the way they are. I don't move them. I don't do anything. It can stay like this for weeks, you understand. So we can actually see that the market is sitting on this point, and I predict and I anticipate that already on the highest, on the lowest time frames, the market has closed above and retested this level, understand. So we just have to go and see. So as we go to the daily chart, we can actually see that, okay, fine, we can actually see that, okay, fine, we've been having the market we've been seeing the market respecting our zones. Can you see how beautiful the market has been respecting our zones? And as you can check on this current zone that we are looking at, we had a beautiful candle that closed above. You understand? Let me just arrange this, because as we go to the smallest time frames, this thing will become large. You understand? So for now, we can actually say we have a big gap. You understand? I always say if you have a big gap like this, it's your personal choice. It's either you close this gap or you just leave it like that. So it's either you find a candle that can close this gap. So I am predicting that I have a candle. Let's try this candle that you are seeing here, this black one. You understand? Let's try the high and the low of that candle. Let's try the low and the high of that candle and see if we can actually find the equilibrium of that candle. You understand? Okay. Okay, let's see. So this is the equilibrium of that candle. Whew, wow. Guys, I love doing this. You understand? It feels like solving a maths problem. So I can actually see that now we are on this zone. You understand? One thing that I will do is just clone this, put it there. You understand? So as you can also see, guys, I am looking for my buys. So it's a daily time frame. You understand? It's a daily time frame. So let's see if we had a golden zone at some point. Did we have a golden zone retest or something in this highest time frame? Usually I don't identify my golden zone on my daily, but in this instance, let's see, we don't have. Understand? So it's not a train smash, obviously. One thing that we need to see is going to our 4 hour. Okay, going to our 4 hour, you can actually see that we had a beautiful downtrend. We had a beautiful downtrend there. But that downtrend was what? Was broken. Understand? So since it was broken, now let me just go back to my daily. I have to go close this gap that we are seeing at the top there. Understand? I have to go and close that gap. So me closing this gap, I'll just use this black candle, this one that you're seeing here. Understand? So I'll just use this black candle. I'm looking for the 50% of that candle. Okay, this is the beautiful 50% that I'm looking for. Okay. And then let's just delete this. Understand? And then let's move to the 4 hour. You understand? Can you see now that gap was closed, which is good. So as you can actually see, we had a beautiful downtrend. Understand? And we did break that trend line. We came to retest there. So why not look for buying opportunities? Why not look for buying opportunities? As I said, and as I always say, this is not any financial advice. I'm just sharing my insights on what I am currently seeing. You understand? As you are a trader also who's watching this video, you also have to go and analyze on yourself and see. You understand? Don't take everything that I'm saying here and put it into action, but then use it to your advantage. You understand? So we had a beautiful inner trend here that was broken. Understand? And then we had an overall trend that was broken, and then we came to retest there. Understand? As I said, this was a beautiful analysis. I won't lie. This is a beautiful analysis. Let me just fix this, guys. I like to keep things good. Understand? I like to keep things good so it can also make sense. You understand? Okay, so we can actually see that we came to retest here, but then according to me, we never came to the zone. But then, as I always say, and as I always said, every gap that you see for ICT traders or for SMC traders, it is called a fair value gap. So this gap that you are seeing on your left, one thing that you need to know every time, whenever you're analyzing, look at the past before you can predict what's happening now. Understand? So always look at your left and then look at your right. So on my left, I can actually see that we had a gap. This gap was never filled or retested, but then as you can see here, let me just show you. As you can see, we came to the gap there, you understand, and then we closed above. Understand? Which is a beautiful thing. That also adds up. Understand? It also gives you insight that we had a beautiful retest. So one thing that you are looking forward to, look for that retest. Understand? Look for a retest like this, guys, and then look for buys. But then, gold, guys, we might be looking for buyers, but then it can buy, come to that zone, then sell again. But then the overall direction, we still, even now, looking forward to go to that top. Look, the market turned there. I spoke about this before. We were almost there. The market came down. Let's pray that now we are really, really, really going to that top, because we are having equal highs there. For ICT traders, that's called liquidity. Understand? So yeah, we have to go kill every sell stop there. Understand? So look for buys, obviously. Look for buys. As I said, this is my insight. Look for buys. Understand? Look for buys. In this instance, I don't see any golden zone. There is no golden zone. Understand? Because the overall structure is bullish. So I can't say it's a bearish, understand, because it's bullish. But if it was bearish, then you were gonna go get your golden zone. Golden zone here, small scalping cells there. But then overall, look for buys, understand? Look for buys. But there's also one technique that you can use to your advantage, understand? There is what we call fair value gaps and inverse. So one thing that I've seen also, this golden zone, we can just wait for the market. If the market doesn't come there, wait for the market to do what? Break this golden zone, retest this golden zone, and then push. Understand? If you want to see if it really works, analyze on your own and see. You understand? You can use that also. You understand? I can't say it's an inverse golden zone, but then it can make sense for you to understand. But for now, one thing that you can be looking for, just wait for the market to come to the zone and then look for those buys. Look for a break and a retest, then go to the top there. You understand? Beautiful buys, beautiful buys, beautiful buys, beautiful buys. I don't want to waste no one's time. Beautiful buys, beautiful buys, beautiful buys. And as a market structure, it's always bullish. We only break highs, understand? So if you see the market breaking this low here, the structure has changed. So this is where the patience comes into action now. Patience. Understand? Patience. So let's go to US30. Nasdaq. Nope. Oh, US30, guys. US30. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. We have to go finish the chain. As I said, we have to follow Nasdaq on this instance. Understand? We have to follow Nasdaq in this instance. But it's not looking good, though. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Understand? It's not looking good. Let me just do this. It's not looking good. I'm not impressed with what I'm seeing. But one thing that I know is obviously look for buys. Understand? So what are we actually looking for here? We have to analyze from a fifth. We can't analyze this past data. So one thing that I will use is just take this tool there to the top there and just do this. I'll just do this just to separate the two. Just to separate the two, you understand? So one thing that I will do is what? Simply focus on what's above here. Never mind what's there. It's useless. It's no longer important. Focus on this data, understand? So as I said, focus on every square, every rectangle that you're seeing. Yeah? So previous week candle. This is my previous week candle. Né? And then one thing that you're looking for here is a beautiful 50%. Understand? Né? Okay, fine. Then now look on your left and then only take what you're seeing. Understand? Take every candlestick, guys. It's important. And every candlestick tells a story. Never mind which one you are using, but every candlestick has a story. And one thing I've seen, every candlestick, whether it's something that happened 5 or 7 weeks ago, there will be that same candlestick that will give you the same zone. You understand? Which tells you that the market repeats itself. The market doesn't change. Understand? It's always one thing. Understand? And the market is always right. Understand? What's wrong is you, not the market. Understand? What's wrong is you. Even if you are making a loss, never Never blame the strategy, never blame the market. No, blame yourself, guys. Understand? As much as I also blame myself whenever I'm taking a loss, I'm not saying I'm making profits each and every time, but then profitability is very important, because you have to do what? Manage your risk portfolio. Understand? Don't just over trade, because you'll end up being in a bad winning streak. You understand? So we are just looking for zones. Can you see how these zones are respected? Wow, guys, beautiful. Let's see. So focusing on the current market. Yeah, we are focusing on the current market here. Focusing on the current market. We are almost there. We are almost there, guys. We are almost there. We can reach this today around New York in 4 minutes. We can reach this, guys. Before the end of the day, we can reach this. We can reach this, bro. We can reach this, guys. I always do the same thing, though, just to keep in mind that we have to go to the top. Daily. Obviously, we don't have to identify the market structure. We already know the market structure is bullish in this instance. Even a grade 2 guys can find out about this. Understand? It has been bullish, though. Understand? So never mind what's happening. Let's just see what's happening now. Let me just fix this. Beautiful. So we can actually see now we're on a zone. We are on a zone, guys. We might be looking for those buys from this zone, but I don't trade that way, though. I don't trade that way. There should be something. Okay. We have so many imbalances here, guys. We have so many imbalances. Understand? But look for those buys. Let's see. From your left. So something here. Okay, sharp. Before the overall buy, the market has to sell. Understand? The market has to sell. So let's see. Why am I saying that? Okay. So I want to show you something. Let me just do this. Okay. Guys, I'm messed up. Okay, let's just put it there. Okay. Why am I saying that? Know things, but then don't use them too much. You understand? Know things, but then don't use them too much. Know things, but then don't use them too much. Understand? Know things, but don't use them too much. Know things, but then don't use them too much. Understand? So we are looking for those buys. Understand? Wait for the market to sell. Give you that sell, and just look for buys to the top side there. For those of you that know what I did here, it's good. But the reason why I'm not saying what I did here is because I don't want to confuse people. There are people who will take so many things and put it in one strategy, you understand? And they will be confused, understand? So the reason why I'm doing this, I don't want to confuse people, but then I am looking for the market to give me a push to this point here, and then a rejection, and then a push to the top. Understand? This is what I'm currently looking for. Then if I can go, this is USD JPY. GER30. Okay. GER30, same principle. Weekly chart. Weekly. So we had a break here, guys. We had a beautiful. Let's just identify this low. This low there. And then let's identify that high there. This is not a lot of work, though. a few data to work on. Previous week candle, previous week candle, previous week candle. Let's do this. Previous week candle. If you are reaching this far with the video, guys, thanks so much, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Understand? Let's subscribe, guys. Let's subscribe. Let's grow the numbers. Let's grow the numbers, guys. Understand? I have to also be motivated to drop more videos, guys. Understand? I have to be motivated to drop videos because there are people watching the videos, but then they are not subscribing, which hurts the most. Understand? The least that you can do for me, guys, just be there for me as much as I'm also there for you. Understand? Just be there for me as much as I'm also there for you. So we can actually see that we had a beautiful retest on a zone with a 1 week candle, which is good, by the way. That tells you how strong this zone can be. Understand? But then we have to go find out on the lowest time frame, such as 4 hour. Okay. Going to the daily. We don't have to find the market structure. We don't have to cram a lot of things here, understand? We don't have to second guess a lot of things. Guys, you have to keep things simple. Second guessing, it's not good. Understand? It's not good. Understand? Keep things simple. Keep things simple. Keep things easy. And then I don't see any need for you to be confused. Understand? Keep things simple, keep things easy, then there won't be any need for you to be confused. Let's see. Okay. Beautiful. So we can actually see that we had a beautiful retest or rejection on that zone. Understand? Now the candle is currently down there. We have to close above in order for us to look for those buyers. But as you can see, we broke this high, broke that high. We can't break this low. If we break this low, then the whole market structure has changed to bullish to bearish, you understand? So we have to look for those buys to break the high, because one thing that we are looking for is buys, understand? We are looking for buys. So we are actually having a beautiful downtrend that was broken down there. Beautiful downtrend that was broken. And then we are actually having a beautiful also uptrend down there. Having a beautiful uptrend there. Understand? Then if I can go to my 4 hour. Oh, wow. Okay. Can actually see that we had our first, second, then this one can act as our third touch. Understand? Okay, let me fix this like this. Let me just fix this here. Okay, we had our first, second, third touch. Understand? Then we had a bearish trend that was broken to a bullish one. Understand? So one thing that I am looking forward to is just a beautiful structure to the top side. We can actually see that we had a beautiful first and second touch. Understand? 2 points connect a trend line. Understand? But then I'm not satisfied the way the trend line is. Understand? I have to just connect it like this, then delete this one. Exactly. Understand? Now I'm good. It looks perfect. Understand? It looks perfect. So one thing that we are looking for is golden zone. Our golden zone. Let's see. From this point there to that point, the golden zone is respected. From this point to that point, the golden zone is not respected. To that point, the golden zone is not respected. So I'll just keep it like this. Understand? I'll just keep it like this. So on GER30, I am actually looking for those cells. Understand? Because we have to go to that golden zone down there. We have to go to that golden zone down there. We have to go to that golden zone down there. Understand? So I am actually looking for sales on German dates here on live. I am actually looking for sales on German dates. As I said, this is based on the way I trade. This is based on how I understand this. You understand? So I am looking for sales. Once we get to this zone somewhere here, then I can say now those buyers can be activated. You understand? Because as you can also see, if I can put a trend from this point there to that point there, we can actually see that we did break a trend. Came to retest at this point, broke, came to retest, then why not look for those sales? So I'm actually looking for sales. But as I always say also, guys, there are many rules. Number one, don't trade just trading. No, make sure you trade with your confirmation into action. Understand? So I am looking for those sales there, obviously. Looking for sales down there. I'm looking for sales to this golden zone there. Oh, I might as well just hold. Not hold, but wait for the market to sell to this point, then look for my buys. But then selling from this point here, it's good also. It's good because everything is there. Bullish trend, a break, a retest, closed below. Look for sales. Understand? Look for their sales on this point here. Understand? So let's see so far what is happening in the market. Okay, beautiful. As I said, we have to wait for the market to just give us a retest. It's coming there, it's coming there. And then also here we are looking for one. Oh wow. I said it. Yes, I said it. Look for yes, guys, yes. Yeah, guys. It's your one and only Beast-like72, as you all know me, your mentor. Please subscribe to the channel if you didn't subscribe, and also share the channel to other people, and let's grow the channel. You know the vibes. Tango.